called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Nick Punto will dig in. He singled his last time around. And here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Big dog Boog will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is at the...
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Everybody's getting into the act now. Right on the heels of the triple, he comes through with a double of his own, and that's going to extend that lead out even further.
Jose Altuve is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he drops it. Around third and being waved on home. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Jason Castro will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Jeff Baker will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman,
Too low, 1-0. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
Now the 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And he's retired, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ed Lucas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Christian Yelich.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Miami down in order, still. A.J. Ramos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris Carter will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's one hit towards the hole. Echeverria for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Josh Willingham will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Josh Willingham.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in. Not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Nick Punto will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around.
Nick Punto.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Here's a 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Donovan Solano will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here's the first offering. That's out to right center over the head of the second baseman Altuve, a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Adeiny Echeverria stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0, and that's right there, and we're even at 1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Arnold Savage is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Ooh, he missed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Mike Dunn will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Big Dog Boog will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 27,
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dexter Fowler will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Savage is there, 2 gone. Jason Castro will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw to first will end. 1 left for Houston, but they're still in front, 10-0. Jordany Valdespin will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Rob Brantley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 1-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And that's out number 2. Jeff Baker will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Chris Carter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
First baseman.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
On the get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Tony Abreu will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
Tony Abreu.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Josh Willingham will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Josh Willingham.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right. Way up there. Baker camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ed Lucas will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Kevin Abreu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Donovan Solano will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 11-0. Good night from Miami.
11 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.